Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I'm Alice and I'm the crochet designer behind Madame D Crochet, and today we're going to make those cute bandanas together. Those bandanas are pretty quick and easy to make, and also they use the very simple granny stitch. I hope that you will enjoy the tutorial. Also, you can look at my website if you want to look at some patterns, and also I have launched my brand Madame D Crochet and I have some cute haberdashery accessories on my website. You can check it out. Everything is made in France, good quality, very beautiful. So let's begin the video. To do the bandana, all you need to have is a ball of yarn. I choose the seashell yarn from Hobby. This yarn is 40% cotton, 35% viscose, and 25% linen. I will only use a bite less than a half of a skein. I also need a yarn needle, a pair of scissors, and a crochet hook number 4.5 millimeters. We will do a double magic ring. So I think you know how to do the magic ring, and the double magic ring is just about twisting your yarn twice around your fingers instead of once, and you secure the magic ring. Now you're going to do 2 more chains, so 1 and 2, and you got a total of chain 3. This chain 3 count as the first stitch, the first double crochet of the row. Now we are going to do 2 more double crochet. So yarn over, insert our hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, insert the hook, yarn over, whoop, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. We've made our first block of 3 double crochet. Now we are going to chain 2, 1, 2, and we are going to make 3 other double crochet inside of the magic ring before closing it. One, 2, and 3. Now we can close our magic ring by simply pulling the yarn a little bit. You see which one of those 2 tails are moving. You grab the yarn that is closing and you pull it so it closes the second yarn. Pull it until it's completely closed, and then you grab back your first tail and you pull. Our first row is done. Now we can turn our work and start our row number 2 by stacked single crochet. So to do a stacked single crochet, you're going to insert your hook on the first stitch of the row, pull up a loop, and finish with the single crochet. Now I'm going to zoom a little bit on our single crochet that we have just made. You're going to insert your hook on the loop of the single crochet here and behind, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, and this is a stacked single crochet. Now we are going to make 2 other double crochet in this stitch. Now we are going to chain 1 and do 3 double crochet in this chain 2. So 1, 2, 3. Now we can chain 2, 1, 2, and do 3 other double crochet in this same space of chain 2. One, 2, 3. Once it's done, you can yarn over and chain 1. And now on the very last stitch of the row, we are going to do 3 double crochet. One, 2, and 3. Row number 2 is now finished. Now I'm going to show you how to do row number 3, and then I will tell you how much rows you need in total, because each rows are going to work the same way. So turn your work. You can do stacked single crochet to begin. If you're not used to stacked single crochet, you can chain 3, and the chain 3 will count as a double crochet. But I think it's more beautiful and seamless to do a stacked single crochet. But it's up to you. Insert your hook on the very first stitch, single crochet just like I've showed you before, and insert your hook on this loop and in the loop behind, and single crochet a second time. Now we're going to do 2 other double crochet in this loop, the very first one of the row, and you're going to chain 1. In each spaces of chain 1, you're going to do 3 double crochet. You're going to chain 1 after every 3 double crochet you've made. In each spaces of chain 2, you're going to do 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet. And that will be the same for every row, every other row. So this space of chain 1, I'm going to do 3 double crochet, chain 1 when I've finished my 3 double crochet, then in the space of chain 2, 3 double crochet, 1, 2, 3, and because here is chain 2, I'm going to chain 2 and do 3 other double crochet. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I've missed something. 3, then chain 1, go on this chain 1 to do 3 double crochet, 1, 2, 3, chain 1, and on the very last stitch of the row I'm going to do 3 double crochet. One, 2, and 3. By now, you know how to make every rows. We have made 3 rows. We need to have 12 rows in total. All rows are worked the same. Stacked single crochet on the first stitch of the row, 2 other double crochet on inside of the same stitch, chain 1, 3 double crochet and chain 1 on each space of chain 1 here, here, and all the way around your row. Then on your space of chain 2, you're going to do 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet in the same space, and so you keep continue on the other side, and on the very last stitch of your row you do 3 double crochet before you turn. And I see you when you have 12 rows. Once you've made all your 12 rows, you can turn and make the border. Start in the first stitch of the row and single crochet. Then in the second stitch we are going to single crochet 2. So we've got 2 single crochet. We're going to chain 3 and single crochet in the next stitch. Single crochet again, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, single crochet in the next stitch, single crochet in the next one. So I think you got the idea. You're going to single crochet twice, chain 3, and then single crochet twice without skipping any stitch. And you're going to end up with this cute little border. For chain 2, you're going to single crochet twice, then the second single crochet will be inside of chain 2. You're going to chain 3 and single crochet once again in this chain 2, and then go back to the other side of the border. So I think you understand all the process to go all around. Single crochet 2, chain 3, single crochet 2, chain 3, etc., etc. on each double crochet of the row and each chain 1 of the row. And I see you at the end of this row. Now we are done for the border, and we've just made 2 single crochet on our very last 2 stitch of the row. And now we are going to make the straps. Now I'm going to chain 31 chains, and you see that this is the middle of my work. And if you look at my straps, they go a little bit further than the middle. It almost goes to the middle of my second part of the bandana. So this is half of the bandana and this is the other half, and it almost goes about the middle of the other half. This is the length you need to do, because if you want to have a smaller size bandana for a child or a bigger size bandana for whatever reason, to make sure that your strap is big enough, just look at it by folding it in half when you first chain, and it should go a little bit further than just the center of the bandana. For me, I need to chain 31. Once you've chained 31, you're going to skip the first chain and slip stitch in the second chain, and in every chain, so every other 30 chains of the strap. Now that the strap is made, I'm back in here and I'm going to do a light border by single crochet, so it will create a really nice and minimalistic border. So I'm going to start by single crochet on this single crochet from the last row, then in every double crochet of each rows until I am on the other side of my bandana. Now I'm on the other side of the bandana, and just like the first side, I'm going to chain 31 and slip stitch starting at the second stitch, starting on my crochet hook. Now I'm done. I did slip stitch on the very first chain of my chain 31, and I'm going to insert my hook on this single crochet, the very last single crochet before I chain, and I'm going to slip stitch to join, and that's it. You can cut the yarn and wave in the ends, so you've got a total of one end right here and one end right here from your magic ring. And now you're done with your bandana. It's about a 2 hours or less than 2 hours crochet project. Very good for the summer season. I hope that you did enjoy this tutorial as much as I enjoyed making it, and I see you in the next one. Bye!